This one doesn't have a fragrance. Did I just put oil on my cheek? Hey sweet sweets, it's Lady Nadra. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're coming for the first time. I'm here to do a fragrance review. Now, I don't think I've ever done a fragrance review on my channel before, but I definitely wanted to do one for this particular fragrance, which is Mind Games. It is playing mind games with me. This particular fragrance that I wanted to review is the French Defense, which is described as a black cherry amber. It is all of that. I wore it today, and you guys know I like to put a fragrance on over body cream, just to kind of help it to stick, or help it to resonate on my skin a little bit better. But I like to put a body cream on, but today I wanted to use one that didn't have any fragrance to it, because I just wanted to see what the fragrance did. Since I was wearing it just for the first time, I wanted to see what the fragrance did on its own, and so I can do a proper review. So the body cream I put on was this Fenty Beauty, the original Fenty Beauty body butter, and it doesn't I'm just about out. This one doesn't have a fragrance, so this was a good one to you know, put the Mind Games French Defense on top of, because of that it wasn't going to be competing with anything or change up the fragrance. My first time running across Mind Games was when I was in Houston. I don't know if you guys remember, a few vlogs ago I was in Houston, and I went over to Neiman's, and I think it was exclusive to Neiman's at first, but now they have it in Nordstrom. And my girl Dina put me on. She was like, oh, we got Mind Games. She thought she was putting me on. But I had already sniffed a few of them. I didn't really know the names of them or which one I liked, but I did smell it there, you know, in Houston. So she took me through the line, and I think they started off with 10 fragrances, 10 different fragrances, and I think they've kind of expanded the line, because this French Defense was not in the original collection. The French Defense, and there was another one that I almost got, which is Queening. I think that's what it is, Queening. I almost got that one too, but it smelled kind of reminiscent to Inicio's Paragon, and I already have that. So I wanted to try something different. So I think in the original collection, they had them divided into, was 10, I think it was 10 fragrances, and they had them divided into light, 5 light and 5 dark. And the darker collection, part of the collection, was more grounded, like with resins and ambers and more gourmand notes, you know, like they were deeper and sensual, you know, more sensual than the lighter part of the collection was more fruity and florals, you know what I mean? It was just lighter and brighter. Now this is luxury, like luxury. They not playing. They are not playing when they said this is a luxury line. It's a luxury line. Look at that. Look at the bottle. The bottle is sick. I think these are meant to, you know, be displayed. Each of them have, well, the first 5 have, well, they actually it's 5 and 5. 5 for the light, 5 for the dark, and they have 5 different caps on them, and they're all reminiscent of the chess pieces for chess games. The chess game, which is bomb. I think you're supposed to be able to use these as chess pieces if you get the whole collection. That's pretty smart. They'll make it, you know, chess players will want to get the whole collection, so they'll have each piece, right? But the bottle is very, very opulent. It's like the glass is, the top is like the mirror glass, but this bottle, I don't know if this top is glass. Is this glass too? It feels like it. It's super heavy. But this, I mean, the bottle is just good, right? So this fragrance is like I said, it's just very je ne sais quoi, you know. I mean, it's bougie. It's for the bougie girls and guys. It's definitely for the girls and guys because it's unisex, but it's got a 26% oil concentration, which I think I showed this in one of my vlogs when I was in the store. Like, I can still feel the oil. It's definitely absorbed. I've had this on for about 30 minutes. I sprayed my hand, and let me just spray it again so you guys can see. The oil concentration on this fragrance is nuts. Fragrant, talking about fragrant, guys. So look at that. Look at the oil concentration. It's there, you know, and that's gonna help it to stay. So they're extrait, or however you say that word, they're extrait perfumes. Very much just opulence in a bottle. Now, I've been seeing where they compare this to Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I'm not sure if it's just because of the cherry. I have here the Lost Cherry candle, and it's almost gone, so I've definitely burned it. So this Lost Cherry candle to me smells like cherry smoke. If you're not familiar with Lost Cherry, they came out with this first, and then they added on cherry smoke. And so these two smell the same. This candle with this cherry smoke, this is what this smells like. So Lost Cherry with a little smoky vibe, you know, kind of like cherries in a cigar lounge. You know, that's what this kind of gives. I would say Lost Cherry is very candy-like. Just the regular Lost Cherry is more candy-like, like a cherry blow pop. Whereas this would probably be more like a cherry cough drop. Yeah, a cherry cough drop. Yeah, that's what that's what it smells like. I don't want to say the medicinals part of it, but I don't know if you know what a cherry cough drop tastes like. It kind of has that fragrance. So let's talk notes. The top notes in this fragrance, in this French Defense, is cherry, violet leaves, and chamomile. So it definitely leads with the cherry. I mean, you smell that right out the gate. Yeah, there's no denying. So if you don't like a cherry fragrance, then this is not for you because it definitely leads with that good cherry. And the mid notes, you kind of get that floral accord kind of interwoven in there, and it's geranium, Madagascar rose, and mimosa. On the dry down, the woods, like the cedar wood, I think there's blonde wood, cedar wood, and the amber. The amber definitely comes through at the end. On that dry down, you smell the amber and the woods. And the perfumer that created this fragrance said that she actually used saffron and real cedar wood. I mean, I'm lying. Saffron and real cognac when she was making this fragrance in order to give it an edge, you know, which lends to that boozy kind of, because it does have a boozy fragrance, like the cherries were soaked in liquor. You know what I mean? So that kind of lends also to the fact that it's a unisex fragrance. It's seductive, it's sexy, it's juicy, it smells expensive, it smells nighttime, which I wore it today, you know, to church. So you could wear it wherever you want to wear it, you know, but I would just, like, in my mind, I could see myself dressed up at night and spraying this on and feeling myself, because, yeah. And I can literally smell this on me and Mark. It's the unisex part of it. I don't know if it's the liquor in it that kind of leans masculine, you know, but then the cherry accord leans feminine, you know. But I can smell this on Mark, and, you know, I was gonna say I can smell it on a man, but no, I can just smell it on my man. So like I said, it leads with the the like liquor saturated cherry. And then right now it's kind of going into the floral accords of the rose. What is it? Was it the Madagascar rose? I'm kind of getting that hint, you know, but then also I don't know if it's because I smelled this cherry smoke or the smoked candle. I'm also getting like the woodsy side of it. So that's starting in the dry down. And you see the oil is not as apparent, but you can still kind of see it. So in this dry down, all day today when I wore it, that's what I smelled. I smelled the woodsy parts of it. You know what I mean? So in the dry down, I think I would still carry, I wouldn't just rely on it because towards the end of it, once it dries down, it might lean kind of masculine. So I might carry like a little, the sample size, the purse size, which this came with my fragrance. Or I don't know if it came with my fragrance or if this was just favor. I'm not sure. But this came and you can just turn it up like that and you take this out in order to fill it, you know? So it's a purse size purse spray. I would keep this if you're gonna be out for a long time because the longevity, I would have to say it definitely lasted me through church. Definitely. As I'm home, I've been home, it's probably about 5:30. And when I go to sniff my fragrance, because, you know, I put enough on for it to actually do a great job in performance, you know. I can smell it, but it's subtle. I'm not sure if other people smell me better than I smell me, because that's a thing, you know. That is definitely a thing. But yeah, so I'm not sure about longevity in that respect. When I got out of church, I made a point to smell myself, and I could definitely still smell it then. So maybe, I don't know if that was because I was singing and, you know, my body heated up a little bit, that it kicked up a notch. I'm not sure if that was why. When I came, you know, down from singing and I sat down, and as I got out of church and all that kind of stuff, I could really smell it. You know, the projection was on point because I was getting all kinds of compliments this morning. Like, what is that? What do you have on? Oh, you smell good, you smell good. The sillage is pretty strong. It's moderate to strong. I guess it would depend on your body type, your skin type rather, your skin type. I don't know if you guys know, that has a lot to do with the way you wear perfume. The pH in your skin actually, whether you're acidic or the other end of the spectrum is, you have alkalinity, you know, whether you're high or low in either one, affects the way your fragrance performs. So if your skin is dry, then you have a higher acidic property in your skin. If you're more oily, if your skin, your body, you know, or your skin is more oily, then you're heavier in alkaline. And so an oily skin is going to hold on to the fragrance. It's gonna, you know, project the fragrance. It's gonna, you know, push the fragrance. Drier skin is gonna fade faster. So, which is why, especially, I do it all year long, but I intentionally do it in the colder months, the winter months, the colder months, where my skin is more dry. I put a body cream on, I layer and make sure that there's something for it to hold on to, or to push my body to my skin, you know, to secrete oil, you know what I'm saying? Or to help the fragrance to stick and do what it's supposed to do, you know, perform. But in the summertime, or in a high humidity climate, your body may just do it on its own if you're more oily or not as dry. I think it goes from like 0 being highly acidic to 14 or something like that being heavily alkaline. And some people are right in the middle, like at a 7. That's like a neutral zone. Some people are like that, so you can kind of lean either way, you know. But weather, your skin's pH, those kinds of things affect the way you wear a fragrance, the way you project a fragrance. So just kind of know what your skin is doing, where it's at, how, you know, how you need to help it in order for a fragrance. Now, you know, everything doesn't smell the same way on everybody, so definitely you want to get your hands on the samples. I think Mind Games has like a discovery set. The one that Dina showed me was like 75 bucks for, I think they were kind of like this size. I want to say they were this size, like this. It's the whole collection, but in this size, and it was $75. So if you want to smell all of the fragrances, or just go into the store, and I would always suggest that you try the fragrance out on your skin so you can see how it kind of lives on you. If it's one that you kind of want to get, or that piques your interest, then spray it on your skin, even on your neck, your body, wherever you kind of give off, because that's where I spray. I spray here, anywhere that I sweat or that my body heats up, that's where I put my perfume. And then I do a little extra because I like to smell my own perfume. But you know, put it on your clothes is always going to make it last longer. But see how it reacts to your skin, your actual skin. Wear it. If you go to the mall, go there first, put it on, walk around the mall, see how it lives on your skin, and then decide whether you're going to make the purchase or not. But this, it gets gooder and gooder until it's gone. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this helps you to know a little bit more about Mind Games French Defense. And let me know in the comments if you have it, if you smelled it, what you think about it. Did I entice you to go smell it? Do you have another Mind Games fragrance? Let me know in the comments. Talk to me and let me know what you think and what's on your mind, all right? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Think about subscribing, watch my vlogs, do all the things, y'all. We sweets. Let's become friends. You know what I'm saying? All right. See y'all in the next one.